Let's start with a really important lesson that most builders think the goal is to do more. So more jobs, more quotes, more hours, more plates spinning. And that's really the trap. The real game is being able to make more money while doing less of the wrong work. Because if you build a business that pays you well, but traps you in the tasks you hate, have you really won? I think you've just built yourself a better paying prison. And that's why the TBB Genius Zone exercise is how you can get out of that trap. It's to help you with role clarity and designing your role in the business so you actually want to show up for it and it scales without chewing you alive. So why does this even matter? Well, as the business owner of a building company, your job is not to do more. Your job is leverage. And leverage comes from spending time in the small set of tasks where you can answer yes to 3 questions. Number 1, does it drive success in the business, either with money or impact? Number 2, is this your superpower? Like, are you that good at it that you can essentially do this with your eyes closed? And 3, do you love doing this? Does it actually bring you fulfillment when you do this certain task? If you answer yes to those 3 questions for any task or any project, congratulations, you're in your zone of genius. Anything outside of that zone becomes friction, and friction can cost time, which can kill profit. This is how you step out of being the business and move towards being the owner of the business. So the exercise is really simple. You're going to be writing down every single task that you're currently doing. So this is really your role scope. And you're going to run it through these 3 filters. 1, is it high impact and doesn't move the business forward? 2, is it a superpower? Is it something you're genuinely good at? And 3, do you love doing it? Meaning you choose to do this for the rest of your life. If you answer yes to those 3 questions, you keep those tasks in your role scope. They'll bring maximal fulfillment. They will drive success forward. You'll make the most money doing it in the less time possible. If you answer yes to 2 of those questions and 1 no, you're going to keep this in the short term, but it's likely something you're going to delegate or outsource later. If you answer yes to only 0 or 1 time of that, then you need to get this off your plate immediately by delegating to an internal team member or a new hire or outsourcing to an external company. This is not an eventually thing, it's a now thing. Not when things calm down. And this is really how you can find your sweet spot in the business too. So let's just do a quick example here. Let's just go from the top with pricing estimating. Let's say, is it impactful? And you say yes, because you do a good job at it. Let's just say, is it your superpower? You can also answer yes. Maybe you are a gunner that you've priced that many projects. You just know how to do it. You can do it with your eyes closed, etc. But do you love doing it? You might say no to that. That means it fails the Genius Zone test. And it's valuable, but it drains you. So even though you can do it, it shouldn't live on your plate forever. And that's when you would likely start exploring an internal estimator, an external QS, an outsourced estimating partner. So essentially you can remove the drag while increasing your fulfillment and while increasing or keeping the outcome, the same outcome that you'd get from that. So hopefully that will make sense, but that's why the Genius Zone exercise is necessary and why it works. It really works for 2 reasons. So 1, time expands when you stop filling it with low return work. So the I don't have a time problem disappears when you stop doing tasks that don't belong to you anymore. And number 2, fulfillment creates stamina. If you love the core of your role, you can push further, you can lead better, you will not burn out, and you won't resent the business that you built. And this is also why this exercise beats the stop doing this. So obviously everyone does the stop doing this very early in the professional builder's journey. That tool cleans up the low level tasks. The Genius Zone tool that we're using right now, this is the next level stage. This tool cleans up your identity as an operator, and it upgrades you from just being the builder or a busy owner to a high value leader and a high value building company owner. So your next move is this. So number 1, you're going to list every single task you currently own. So as you can see here, pricing, estimating, project scheduling, variation process. You're going to write down everything that you currently own. Then you're going to go through the exercise. Tick those 3 boxes. Is it impactful? Is it your superpower? And do you love doing it? And the moment you see patterns, your role scope will just become obvious. The keepers become your Genius Zone. So the things you answer yes 3 times to. Everything else becomes either a plan to delegate, outsource, or transition. You're going to start with the lowest love or lowest level task first. And this is really how you buy back your time while increasing your impact. And this is really how you build true wealth. So not just making more money and building a prison for yourself in the process, but actually making more money and having more time, freedom, and essentially more life. So run the test. Let's go.